Star Citizenships. Is Star Citizen a kind of a pricey game to play? I mean, I know DCS you got to invest a little bit, but that is one I want to try as well. Well, it may be happening a lot sooner than we think. So Star Citizen is a paradox. Interesting. I'll be ready to dive in. Especially, again, with the testing. Once the build is done, we'll certainly be doing a lot of games just to test performance. And I'm hoping, like I said, I'm still planning on, regardless of what they provide me, I still want to get a video card because I'm going to want to test at least 2 different ones. If anything, to kind of show the debate right now with like the 50 series and stuff, that there's just not that big of a difference right now. And you can get such a good deal on like 50 60s, 50 70s, you know, as opposed to paying, you know, $1,500 for a 5090 at least, if not like $3,000. You know, there are some pretty cost conscientious options out there. I'm always wanting, you know, every time I do a build, I max it out. I want to get, you know, the best of whatever's available just to future-proof myself a little bit. But this opportunity that's coming up, and not to mention the price hikes, you know, I've had to scrap my whole build previously, like we talked about. This game just started, guys. We just got in. I've been starting to look at more budget stuff, and that's kind of what some of this review will be tailored at the amount of performance that you can get while still staying in a pretty decent budget, even with, you know, the RAM prices. You can also, I bought the recliner once. I found out you need friends on. Haven't touched it again. Interesting. Yeah, you have a single 45 game package to play, but that's not bad at all. Most games are at least $40. Friends that have not touched it again. I refunded Stars in 20, so they won't let me use my email. Oh, no kidding. That's fucked up. That's low. Oh, you don't want our game, so now you can't play. That's straight South Park style. No, you can't come in. Well, now I really want to play it. That's ridiculous. I hate that. So much stuff tied to email and sometimes phone numbers. If your phone number changes and they give you a hard time, oh, I hate that. That's such a stupid thing to be hung up on. Oh, you refunded it. This email's already been used. But did you guys see that team got disqualified from the tournament because somebody was using an alt account? Or at least it looks like that's what happened. Somebody was playing under somebody else's account. They straight kicked him out. How they figured that out, I don't know. Somebody must have had a big mouth. Ring-a-ding-ding-ding-dong. Will he survive? Oh, of course, as soon as I shoot. We might still get a cleanup. Cleanup on aisle 3, Merv. Cleanup. Nope, it missed. That's fucking terrible. Oh, there it is. Spitting out chaff again. Ugh. I need flares. Because I can see you. Make a mistake like that, I'm going to get killed every time. Oof. Yeah, exactly. I would be the same way. Screw them. I'm not going to use just some random email just so I can play that dumb game. That's stupid. They have a new salvage ship called the Moth. The Moth will be in a bad place right now, but it will be an amazing medium tier ship. What are the issues? Oh, they put a decimal in the wrong, so it's whole screw. The old spaghetti code. See, it exists in every game. Thank you, Uber. It's always good to see you, man. You are a true dude. And yeah, again, man, we may be getting a PC here a lot sooner than I was planning. So certainly looking forward to doing a lot of gaming. And if Huggies put together a gaming package, I'm sure it's pretty good. So I'll be interested to dive into that. 32 of buffer rate storage instead of, wow, that's great. That's a big mistake. Play was after one of the many breakup issues. Yeah. Wow. See, we all complain about the updates in War Thunder, but personally, in my first year, I guess this will be my 5th update. And while every update has issues, honestly, they really haven't been like super, super bad with any of the one. Most of them have just been with like, it's happened a few times where like the missiles will you'll just start getting crits or hits or something, and they'll be messing with stuff like that. That's been probably like the biggest one because it's happened more than once. But other than that, I mean, it's always been something, and they've always seemed to fix it pretty quickly, you know, within at least a couple of weeks, if not days. And that, again, for a game that's 10 years old and, you know, has been around as long as this one has, at least they could certainly still do better and work on gameplay and modes a little more, but at least they're still doing something. You were dead to them if you refunded. That's crazy. I kind of understand why you used to have that. They're technically pledging. Yeah, stupid. For pre-orders and stuff, but still, now everything is so tied to those emails, it is like you're being blacklisted. Is that for the Moth ship, or did you mean a month? Yeah, that has to be for a ship. That's kind of like Star Trek. It's ridiculous. $100 a pop for like some of those things. I mean, that's nuts, man. And that a lot of times wasn't even for the full thing. You then had to go and continue to unlock stuff. Like, I finally did go on hiatus from Star Trek, Huggies. I was talking about it earlier. I still like the game, and I will go back to it at some point, but I started getting sniped by like the same people every time. And I was like, screw them. I'm just going to go mine some Latanium way far away. I let my guy go for a couple of days. I checked on it regularly. And right at the end, I was literally watching the guy. And the second that it went unprotected, this guy had found me and took my guy. I was like, screw this. This is ridiculous. These sweaty dudes are literally sitting here just staring at it, you know, waiting. That is too much. That's too much. That's too much. Forget that. It was starting to feel personal. And when it got to that point, I'm like, nope. Not doing that with you guys. When I feel like I want to start lashing out in chat, that's when I know. Too old for that kind of shit. So we'll take a little break and we'll go back eventually, because I have put a lot of time into it and of course a little bit of money at first. And I'm still screwing with them to get the payout right for the sponsorship that we did with them. So double screw them. They can't get their tracker to work right, and now it's affecting the actual, that's not right, man. That's not right. They're making me jump through hoops. I don't like that. I shouldn't have to. It was very clear, you know, like what happened. But still a cool game. I don't want to make it sound like it's not a cool game, especially when you have some buddies like doing it at first. It probably was the same two guys that have been bullying me. Say same thing for saving the money and uninstalled. Yeah, your base was still sitting there. I I didn't go that far. I did not install it, but I definitely, I replied, I said, dude, you just screwed me out of 3 days. F you, and I logged off. Because it was the same flipping guy. And it's like, man, why would you really don't want other people to play with you? Like, this is a very community game. I would think you would want us to at least get started. But you're like literally sniping us out. Not cool. Oh, is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. Damn it. All right, let's get cracking. This guy's got the jump on me. Get out of the way, teammate. That's who I wanted to go after. Ooh, this is going to be close. Oh, no. Oh, we got lucky. Thought I rolled too soon. Oh, no. You're fucked now, buddy. Oh, that one was going to feel good. That one was going to feel good. No way it pulls that. You dick. Come on, let me get a gun kill, man. Come on. People chasing their mark. They're chasing their mark. Well, this is, I have to say, you've been pretty spot on. It's probably around 85%, if I'm being honest. This is the first one that it's actually ever triggered at the end of a match. So funny. All right, guys. Sorry, get behind on chat, get a little focused up there. Hey, we got a box. I don't get bullied by players, just the game. It keeps failing to recognize I have salvage cargo and won't let me sell it. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, SE came around in a period of my life when I was building PCs semi-professionally, so I dumped a bunch of money in. I still hear about it all the time. So it's probably like you said, just very cultish, I guess. Just a kid with adult money. Yeah, Snide. Yeah, you got a fat setup there, man. That's what it's all about, though. Just what I was just talking about. That is what you work for. That's what you're working so hard for. That's what I busted my ass for in the Marine Corps, and why I went right to work when I got home, because there were things I wanted to do. So yeah, this was one of them. That's exactly what I built my PC to do when I got home, was to do VR and stuff. That's why I went with the SLI and all that. But again, there just wasn't anything there. I know I'm missed War Thunder, I swear, by almost days when I finally said screw it. But yeah, but you gotta have your fun. You gotta enjoy that stuff. Take care of it. Be smart with it. I think I heard you guys talking about that a little bit. It's never too early to start saving. If I did make any mistakes in my younger years, I did not start saving early enough. And even now, with the way things have gone, even as early as I did, man, that shit disappears quick. They got me into Harvard. Fucking pants. If you think I'm fucking with you, then you're fucking with your fucking less. And I didn't get out and have enough fun when I was, luckily training and stuff was fun. But yeah, especially at school. Embry-Riddle's we did our partying, but it was still a very serious, almost tech school. Had to be so focused all the time. You couldn't really drink much because you're flying, so it's like, did not have a typical college experience. I have fun, but I didn't have ASU fun, that's for sure. But I got words to hurt you, 'cause you're creeping towards a decent game. But yeah, they're getting ready to demo it on one stream here. They're going to play it. Oh, it's